Salutations everyone, it's Willingness 240 and welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. Last time, we finally made it through Captain's Bane, only to be felled by the Leviathan that stood in our path at the end. Simply put, we're just not strong enough. We're just not ready. It's a darn shame to have to say that. Twice. But, simply put, forget the Leviathan. He's a piece of trash and ain't nobody care about him. This time, we're headed out to some other place to forget about our horrible, deaths. And what better place than Saints Bridge? Heading around Saints Bridge, we've got ourselves the armory, the inn. We've been here before. You guys should remember at least a little bit about it. I know I remember a little bit about it. The best thing to remember, in my opinion, is Sister Ophelia is friggin' outrageous. Oh gosh, I loved that. And now we're back into the tavern. We got the tavern keeper, we can change our party. Dang, Therion's level 39 now. It just seems ridiculous, my gosh. We can get Alphen in here. Somewhere. Goodbye Haunted, probably, yeah. Tressa and Primrose are pretty good for levels, though. But Cyrus and Ophelia are a lower level, but they have probably more JP? I don't know where I'm going with this. I love having Ophelia in the party, but Cyrus adds a lot of elemental flair. And Alphen is a good single-person healer. So we should fill that role at least decently well. On the bright side, since we died to the Leviathan, we didn't waste all of our healing grape bunches, and we're technically still alive because we came back from the respawn points, everybody. They're overpowered. If they're if they were real, they'd be OP. Good business here. Tale for another day. We're actually coming to see ourselves to the wait a moment, where? Okay, there it is. There's the provisioner. Say, where is it? Come on, I need it. Healing grape mediums are exceptionally helpful. Let's buy 11 of them. Standard healing grapes are good for healing outside of combat. I have 30 of them, yeah. Everything else we're doing quite nicely on. I feel good. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Don't know why I wouldn't now. Let's just head out of town. And head immediately back in. Oh, apparently that doesn't work for realizing you have to... Gosh dang it. I was hoping that would work and it'd be like, oh, that's right, I had something to do here. Instead, Alphen's like, no, we're good. Okay, Alphen. I gotta say, bud, you should feel good. You're the first chapter 3 we're gonna have. Feel excited, man. That's a first, actually. For chapter 1 and chapter 2, we started them both with Therions, so dang solid. Let's hear your tale. Story so far: the deadly disease that plagued Goldshore. In the end, it was but the trickery of Vanessa, a depraved quack who enriched herself at her patient's expense. But Alphen put an end to her villainy, and healed the people out of the kindness of his heart. You were always my hero, and an unreachable ideal. But heck if I ain't getting closer by the day. Having eased the pain and suffering of one town, Alphen strode into Saintsbridge with newfound confidence. Little did he know what awaited him there.
Oi, hey, can you spare a scrap of food for a poor soul? As you can see, this nick's left me too injured to stand.
Show it to me. The wound festers. If it isn't treated, you'll be dead before the next sunrise.
What? You're one of them apothecaries, is that it?
What's it to you?
Bloody hell's put the god smile on me. Treat my wound and you can name your price.
Before that, answer me one thing.
Oh, but of course, ask me anything.
Afraid you're out of luck, friend. Your life isn't worth saving.
Wait, have some mercy. You can't just leave a man to die.
Hold it! You're an apothecary, ain't you? How can you leave a man you examine to suffer?
And who in the hells are you?
Name's Alphen, and despite appearances, I'm a traveling apothecary myself.
Fellow druggist, is it? Well, listen up. I'm a free man with the right to choose my patients.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means just what I said. Some lives aren't worth saving.
Who does that jackass think he is?
You're an apothecary too, you said?
Sure am, and one who doesn't discriminate when it comes to those in need. Let me see that wound.
Much obliged.
You're lucky I showed up when I did. There, that should give you a fighting chance. But you ain't out of the woods yet. You'll need plenty of rest till it heals up. Here, lean on me.
You're far too kind. Thank you.
The name's Alphen. Just doing my job.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alphen. I'm Miguel. You really saved me. Don't mention it. You just rest up now, okay? I'll check in on you later with some victuals. I hear the grapes around these parts make for good eating. Better for drinking, if you catch my meaning. Hate to break it to you, but not in your condition. We can raise a glass once you're all healed up, though. Deal?
Aye.
Aye, Alphen. I'd like that. Now there's a friendly enough guy.
Oh,
Oh, shucks. I ain't eaten yet neither. Can't mix medicine on an empty stomach now, can we? Let's go hit the tavern. Now that's something Therion can get behind.
Hey.
Headed for the alehouse? Nothing like a flagon of mead to ease a man's cares. I'm a regular at more than a few alehouses, though I go for the rumors more than the drink. Rumors? What is anyone in an alehouse to say that interest a man like you? Who's wealthy, for example, and who's not? Which lords pay their guards well, and which don't? You can find all that out at the tavern? That and more. Mead loosens tongues and gets men talking. There's quite some profit to be had in an alehouse, if you know how to listen. Not to mention, thieves themselves often drop by to share secrets and tips. Yikes, I'd best be careful next time I'm quenching my thirst. Heh, you can try. Either way, I'll be counting my mugs if you and I ever go drinking. That's a good thing to think. Good thing to think, Alvin. You should definitely do that.
What's this now?
What's all the hubbub? Hey, what happened here?
Someone, help!
My son, he just collapsed. I sent for help, but... Oh, look at him, he's dying.
Let me take a look.
There's an apothecary in the house. Let me see him at once.
What?
Truly? Doesn't seem to be a case of food poisoning. But then what could it be?
Oh dear.
Does your son suffer from any afflictions or ailments, ma'am?
No, no.
No, at least none that I know of.
Damn it all.
Think, Alfred, think.
I'm coming in.
Where's the patient?
Oh,
Huh? You're that sham from before.
You.
You again. That's for whether or not I'm a sham, you can judge for yourself. I see. Seems to be a paroxysm of sorts, doubtless brought on by something he ate. Sweet peas are known to cause this reaction in some people. Here, this should set things right.
whoa.
Well, I'll be. Where am I?
Oh!
By the gods!
Oh my!
Timothy, you're all right. Oh, sir, I've not the words to thank you.
Just doing my job.
It's nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me. The name's Ogun, traveling apothecary. And I trust you've learned not to judge a man before you know him. Well, shucks. Never seen a sham as good as that. But I can't let that shake me.
All right.
Alrighty, let's see who else around here is in need. I'm not going to give up that easy, that's for sure. Now, calm yourself there, friend. The boy was saved. That's no small solace, yes? I'm not saying it isn't, but still. As an apothecary yourself, you are well equipped to see the extent of his wisdom and skill. Downright I am. It's much the same in my own profession. I have had the honor of studying under many great thinkers, scholars of such perspicacity and knowledge that I wondered if I could ever hope to be their equal. You don't say. Tell me, what precisely went through your mind when you realized the full extent of his apothecarial skills? My first thought was, wow, he's just something else. But then I thought, don't just sit there admire an elf. I have to get as good as him so I can ease that many more people's pain. Oh, now there's a splendid answer if I ever heard one. Guess I should stop moping and get to learning. Now that's the spirit. I dare say that passion will carry him a long way. Yes, he's found his path. I can tell he won't be swayed from it. Except for those times when he's swayed into helping out 7 other people's paths. Not seen them of late. What could have happened? A scholar who keeps a close eye on the local water supply. He does so to ensure that those who will live nearby will not again fall prey to a sickness which was once spread via the river. Sickness that claimed his wife years ago. I'm pretty sure I've read this before, but this time we get the information gleaned of tidings of elderly friends.
Oh.
Huh. So those 2 grandmas haven't been around lately. I should check and make sure they're not sick in bed. Oh yeah, there were grandmas here. Oh dang, man. And this house, thank you very much.
Ah.
It's lonely being here on my own like this. Elderly widow who lives a quiet life of solitude. Never one for social gatherings, she had no one with whom to talk after her husband died. However, she recently met another older woman while taking a walk, and the 2 have since become good friends. Information gleaned, old woman to the southeast.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear boy. Finally, I can go visit my best friend again. Okay, let's go up then.
Oh.
An old woman who has lived in this town for many years, a stubborn curmudgeon, and she is slow to place her trust in others, and even slower to express her feelings. Though grateful to have a dear friend who accepts her for who she is, she will likely never admit as much. And she tells us about the old woman to the northwest.
How are you holding up?
And there we go. That should have you feeling better, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, dearie. Don't mention it. And make sure to keep warm, okay?
Aye.
I will. Thank heavens, I can finally go grape picking again. Grapes? Speaking of grapes, do you know where I could find myself a good bottle of wine? I promised my new friend Miguel we'd share a toast, you see, and...
Are you alright?
Is everything alright, ma'am?
How can this be?
You're friends with Miguel? That rotten, no-good thief? Well, he's friends with Therion, so I guess it wouldn't be a first. Thief? You heard me. That's not all. Rumor even has it he killed a man. I heard he slipped into one of the local estates, and when the butler found him, Miguel stabbed the poor man to death. The local militia has been searching for him ever since, but they can't find hide nor hair of him. He's a drifter and a vagrant. If you know what's best for you, you'll find yourself a new friend.
So we meet again.
Sorry, no time to chat. I have a patient waiting.
Surely you don't mean to save that scoundrel's life.
So you knew.
I did. He claimed to be a humble farmer, but the dagger concealed beneath his cloak told me otherwise. There was far more blood on him than that from his wound. Nor did his nervous, flickering eyes do him any favors. No, it was clear why he hadn't sought treatment for his wound. He's a man on the run.
Still. Because someone's a thief, that means you leave them to die?
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Some lives are worth saving. Others, not so much.
Bollocks! We're apothecaries, not gods. It ain't our place to judge. We have a duty to help anyone who needs us. Am I wrong?
Show me one of your tonics.
Huh? Why should I do that?
Call it curiosity. I want to see your skills for myself.
Well, if you insist. Here, looking's free.
It is unrefined, but adequate. Made with talent and confidence. Hear me, Alfin. I can see the passion in your eyes, so I'll not mince words. Let that man die.
You can't.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
I should go back and check up on Miguel.
Dang, that's quite the moral question. Alfin clearly has his stance on it. And, well, I suppose it's a very gray area, but you definitely go one way or the other.
Hi.
Hey, Miguel. Alfin, mate. Me wound. It stings something terrible.
Whoa!
Let me take a look. Tarnation. It's worse than I thought. At this rate, his life is...
Hey there.
How's it look? Tell me I'm going to survive.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, I mean, you sure will. The sting's how you can tell the salve's working.
Ah, I see.
I see.
All right.
I'll just need to give you some stronger medicine.
I'll fix you up, good as new.
You just hold on, okay? We'll have you on your feet again and...
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
What?
What's the matter, Alfin? Is it worse than you thought?
Shucks.
I heard folks talking about you, Miguel. Saying you're a thief. And a murderer.
Huh?
Murderer? Bollocks. I was framed, I tell you. Tell me the truth, Miguel. I can't help you unless you do.
Damn.
You got me, Alfin. I'm a rotten thief. But hear me out. I had no choice. I needed the coin.
I don't know.
Enough to take a man's life? Forgive me. I beg of you. I got 3 brats to feed back home. They'd go starving if not for me. It weren't always like this, Alphen. I used to be a mercenary, and a good one at that. But things happened, and the work don't come like it used to. And so I... Come clean with me, Alphen. I'm dying, ain't I? I know my body better than anyone. You've got to help me. I beg of you. Starting this moment, you're a new man. Huh?
Now listen here.
I'm saying that I'll help you. On one condition. No more thieving, here?
Aye.
Why, of course. You have my word. But believe me, I feel worse than anyone about the terrible deeds I've done.
I beg of you.
Alphen. Thief or no, I can't leave a man to suffer. It's just not who I am. Alright, Miguel. I trust you. Hold tight, and I'll fix you up right as rain.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alphen. You're too kind for a man like me. So Alphen toiled until the wee hours of the night, tending to Miguel's wounds as best he could. Until finally, in the end, oh.
Shucks.
Must have been more tired than I thought. Knowing Miguel's over the hump, I can finally breathe easy. Speaking of the man, I wonder where he's run off to. Now where did Miguel head off to?
Well,
I know not. But it is clear his wounds have healed such that he might go on wandering. Yeah, that's a relief at least. Thou art a skilled healer. Whoa, what's with the praise all of a sudden? In but a brief time thou didst cure in that man's injuries so that he was able to risen up from his sickbed. It is clear thou art a master of thy craft. And now, easy on the flowery words there, you making me blush. Thou art quickly made shy when the talk turneth to thyself. My praise is not lightly offered. Thou wouldst do well to take it to heart. Ah, shucks. It does mean a lot to me. But still, it's not over yet. The healing, I mean. My work isn't done until Miguel's his old self again. Then you can shower me with all the praise you want. Very well. Then I shall do him. I said stand back or I'll slit your rot's scrawny throat.
Someone help!
No! Not my Timothy! Please, no!
Got that?
Then you know what to do, don't you? Hand over all you got.
No, no!
I'll give you anything. Just wait for my husband to return and... Are you daft, you bloody whore? You think I've the luxury of waiting here all day? Now hand it over before...
Fuck me.
Bring every leaf you own to the Rivera Woods by sundown, else you'll never see the brat again. No! My Timothy! Gods have mercy.
The hells?
Are you alright? What happened here?
It can't be.
Miguel. It couldn't be.
Oh,
Oh,
heavens.
but it is. That terrible man took my poor Timothy.
That bastard.
Oh, shucks. That rot. My poor boy. Whatever am I to do?
I'll take care of this.
You just wait here, ma'am. I'll go after your boy. Now, which way did he go? He said to come to the woods. The Rivera Woods, west of town.
Got it.
Got it. I'll have little Timmy back in no time. Miguel. I was a fool for trusting you. And with that, perhaps Ogun had a point after all. Next time, on Octopath Traveler, we head out for the Rivera Woods to save Timothy from the monster we brought back from the dead. See you guys then.